it's not great. That's what I'll say. It's not great. But yeah, I'm back on. Before I go to the comments that you guys are going to be making right now, I just want to address the previous comments. Sauerblow said that Concord felt like the 24/7 belt. Sauerblow, Concord didn't even step into the arena for the belt. Concord Concord didn't even get dressed to challenge the champion. Like it's not even, no, it's not even relevant. Like Concord is just 15 days. 15 days. No, whatever you take from all of this, I want all of you guys to just keep it in your mind. 15 days, 2 work weeks, and 2 weekends, and that was it. Yeah, but they dropped the bomb today. Yeah, they did. Concord is the Ring sequel. They got an extra week from the tape. LMAO. You're inspired today, Saulo. You're very inspired. Your phone be vibrating a lot. Maybe it's urgent. No, my phone's not vibrating, dude. Anoitra. Sorry, it's called Anoitra. Ah, okay, that's the name of the game. Okay, the game that's supposedly skipping Xbox. All right. Vincent Vega, the last stream was kind of stuttery when you went on googling. All right, I think it's not stable when I use this NVIDIA broadcast thing. I think for the next streams I'll just use StreamYard. I think that's what I'll just do. Anotria. Rachie says faster than Foam Stars, faster than Babylon 4, faster than Dustborn. Dude, how bad do you have to be that you're worse than Dustborn? Like, Dustborn is pretty bad. Dustborn is pretty bad. I'm low key interested in playing it when I get back to Maputo next week. Like there's a part of me that's kind of thinking, ah man, maybe when I get back to Maputo, instead of just only maybe I should also maybe I should also buy Dustborn just so I could stream that trash with you guys. Or maybe we'll find out, right? Maybe we will find out that it's actually not as bad as people are saying. You know? Cuz I'm not sitting here trying to just bash stuff for the sake of it. But I will say that I've seen people streaming it, you know, and people like to say, "Oh, this is an inaccurate representation of the game and whatever." And I'm like, "Shut up. Shut up. It's not an inaccurate representation of the game because if we're honest here, right? You made the game, people played the game, and now um, people are now snipping parts of the game. It's not like people went in there and modded the game to make it look like it was a bad game. That's not what happened. What happened was you made the game, people recorded it, put it online, and now they're making fun of it. It just is what it is. So I'm looking at this game, Noitra, Reichi. I'm looking at the game, and it's another Souls game. So you know, okay, you know what? It's actually kind of mid, like graphics wise, right? Graphics wise, I'm looking at it and I'm not impressed. Obviously, games are not just graphics, right? But that's the first thing that comes to mind. The environments look okay, but just okay. The character design is definitely subpar. I'm just hoping that the gameplay itself is more impressive for Enotria, the last song. So this is skipping Xbox. Is it for the same reason as the other games that are skipping Xbox? Because it's like I think it was last week, 2 or 3 games. The developers were very open with the community, being like, "Yo, we're actually skipping Xbox because Xbox is not. I wouldn't say complying, but they're not. They're not helping us. You know, whether it's with the registration of the game or the company or whatever. It's not like Xbox is not helping them, and that's why the game's not coming through. When they reached out to PlayStation were like, okay, cool, let's do this, and then they maybe assign someone, and that someone helped them with whatever it is, whether it's coding, certificates, etc. Xbox will take a month, 6 months to respond to one email. That's what the devs were saying. It's not me. It's not me. Um, what happened in Texas? Oh, dude, I don't know. I have no idea. Suddenly, the connection just cut off. So, we're here. The Dustborn got government funding to keep it alive, though. Yeah, but Dustborn is not an always online game. That's another thing. You know? Dustborn is just a game that you buy, you play through the campaign, and that's it. So we can't put Dustborn next to what's it? Next to Concord in terms of longevity. Dustborn just needed to come out, right? It just needed to come out and not be broken, which I think it's not broken. If someone can correct me, please tell me if I'm wrong. But I don't think it's broken. I think lots of the complaints that are coming through about Dustborn is all this culture war rubbish. It's nothing to do with actual optimization of the game. That's why I'm kind of curious about buying it and playing it for you guys, so we could see it. So we could see like, okay, is this actually bad? Is it as bad? Is it worse? Because it might be worse. It might be worse. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like, oh no, it's definitely going to be good or whatever. It might be worse, you know. So we'll see. How bad you have to be that Sony is willing to refund you? Yo, you have to be like Cyberpunk bad, because that's the last one. If I remember correctly, if memory serves, Cyberpunk was the last game that was like removed from the store. I'm not sure if they refunded people. No, I think yeah. They did refund the people that asked for refunds. The people that asked for refunds, Sony did refund. But yeah, you do have to be pretty bad if Sony is willing to refund you. Those guys make it very difficult. Rip headphone users. Ouch. Sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Again, like I said, I'm on the road, brother. I'm on the road. So uh, it it's difficult to get all the settings properly um, until I get back to Maputo. And it's not about the graphics. They have difficulty to publish the game on Xbox. Yeah. That's what I was saying earlier. It's skipping Xbox because of Series S, Series Sony. Got him. Got it, Vince. Oh my lord, Vince. I'm clipping this and I'm putting it on Twitter. That is hectic. What? Series Sony. I have never heard that one. That this was the first time I heard Series Sony. God damn. Got him. Nice one, Vince. God damn. Why pay for exclusivity deals when Sony can get them for free? Because it's not a real exclusivity, bruv. And the thing with management, right? I I'm assuming that the issue here is management. That's what I'm assuming. The reason why Sony would want to keep paying for exclusives when the exclusive games pop up, right? Is because you don't want to get lucky with Xbox um, messing it up. You know, you don't want it to be you don't want it to be a question of, oh, we got this game because Sony messed it up. Sorry, because Xbox messed it up. You don't want that. What you want is to always be ahead of the game, regardless. So you should, so Sony should continue to pursue exclusives. How did the game finish? Did you win? 3-3. It ended 3-3. So now we're moving on to the next one. And as you can see from the table, where is it? Where do you even see? Okay, competitions. As you can see from the league table, I am now fourth. So I played two. I won one game, which was the first one, and I won the second one. Sorry, I drew the second one. Draw. I see. I drew the second game. So let's hope we win this time. This seems to be my best 11 right now. So let's go. Yes, Cyberpunk was pulled because the amount of manual refunding was too much work. Yes. Thank you, Vince. Yeah, thanks for confirming that one. Yeah. But they were refunding people and they pulled the game. Whew. Wow. Wow. I can't believe Concord's done. 15 days. Y'all couldn't last a month. A month. That is that is sad. 8 years in the making, and they couldn't hold out for 1 month. Damn. Wow, there's a team called Seneca. That's nice. That's nice. Sour Blow, the game you're playing is not showing on the screen, just a bunch of charts and diagrams. It's called Football Manager. Like, dude, I told you, like, without getting into details about what I do for work, I am that type of guy. You know, like I I like charts and tables and graphs and whatever. Like, there's a lot of people that get annoyed with that stuff, but we, for me, like making projections and all this other stuff, that I do that for fun. You know, I do it for fun. I guess it speaks to, do what you like, you know, or do what you know, whatever. But yeah. Oh, nice. That was a nice goal. That was a very nice goal. Let's see the replay. That was nice. Okay, so they got the ball. They dallied on the ball. Quick passes. Bam. There you go. Somebody used this as a Trojan horse for Sony to buy. Oh my goodness. Raichi says, I'm the next. Huh? The next Xbox is a Windows machine and sells over 20 million. By default, it would become the benchmark specs developer will. Okay. By default, it would become the benchmark specs developers will optimize for. It will be beneficial for everyone. You know what? I'm not upset about that, Raichi. I'm not upset with that. I think it would be an interesting pivot for them to make, and I guess for me personally, I'd be very interested with how they would handle portability, because the Switch changed the game. You know, there's a reason why the Steam Deck is now a thing. ROG Ally, and all these rumors about them having a a a portable device in the works. There's that's probably the most important thing, because they already have an install base. In my opinion, they already have the 30 or so million people that are going to buy new consoles. And I don't believe in this doom and gloom that people talk about with Xbox or whatever. I think that doom and gloom is with it's with the fanboys. Yeah, the world is over for them. Like, it's Ragnarok. Um, Muhammad is back. Jesus is back. Whatever. It's the end of the world for fanboys, for the Xbox fanboys, no doubt, because of exclusives and whatever. But I think the average Xbox enjoyer, right? The average person that just likes Xbox, they're not really keeping track of how many of these games are on PlayStation. It's just the you know the guys that it's their entire personality. This is stressful for them. Ooh, nice, 2-0. All right, so all right, this is gonna be our second win. I'm a happy camper. I'm a happy camper. Sauerblot says he's messing with me. As always, it's all love, Sauerblot. It's all love. Appreciate you, man. I used to do that with MLB games. Oof, nice, nice. Steam Deck is good. Just needs an Xbox app. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Oh, Vince, don't do hints with Xbox. They're slow. You must be direct with Xbox. They're not the quickest, you know, when it comes to doing the most obvious of things. I would like an Xbox to Eric Ten Hag at Manchester United. Yeah, let's bring it back to football, because we're playing Football Manager. I would like an Xbox to Eric Ten Hag at Manchester United. They went out, right? We didn't have a good striker. They went out and spent, if I'm not mistaken, about 40 million euros, right, to buy a striker. And do you know what this guy does? This guy, our manager. Oh my God! What are you guys doing? What are you doing? Ah. All right, let me skip this replay. That was a stupid goal to concede. Anyways, Eric Ten Hag goes out and he buys a striker, which we are lacking. And do you know what he does for the first 3 games of the season? Eric Ten Hag, our very clever manager, takes our best central attacking midfielder and plays him as a striker. For the Americans, listening, because I know Vince understands what I just said is Belgian. For the Americans in the chat, this is the equivalent, right, of getting Shaq, right? Imagine the Lakers get Shaq, and then they put him on the bench for the first 5 to 10 games of the NBA season, and they keep and then instead of playing the center that they already had before Shaq, they go ahead and put a point guard playing as a center while Shaq's on the bench. That's essentially what Eric Ten Hag did, and in my opinion, those are the type of moves that Xbox makes. in my opinion. You don't go out there and buy all these franchises and then you just, oh yeah, it's multiplat, all of it. It's going everywhere. You guys can have it. Why'd you buy it then? Why'd you buy it, bruv? It was still going to be multiplat anyway. Why'd you? Anyways, we won the game. Nice, 62% possession. We barely won the shots. Not great, not great. Should have dominated. It's a home game. Abdul Musa scored a goal. That's good. Telling me he did well. It's important to talk to these players after each game, just so you can manage their morale and keep it as high as possible. All right. Uh, is there gonna be a post-match press conference? Oh, no post-match press conference. Interesting. Okay. So this still worries me, right? Our payroll budget, we're over the budget and we're losing money. So I might lose my job. Regardless of what happens, I might still lose my job here. Xbox should just make an OS. They play Bronny. Hell yes, I will blow. Yeah, yeah. That's if Xbox ran the Lakers instead of Bronny being in the G League, he'd be in the starting 11 this coming season. That's what it would be. Um, I'm not Belgian. All right. Okay. All right, Vince. Apologies. Not trying to dox you or anything. Vince is not Belgian, ever. Sour Blow. Xbox Hub. You connect to the PC via USB-C. Gives you all the Xbox functionality. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just again, just make it a launcher or something. You know how Epic has their thing and Steam has their thing. Just do the same thing with Xbox. It'll be fine. Like for me, for example, I would still engage with it. Welcome in, Big Mad Mo. Good morning. Says, what's the deal today? Mo, it's been going well. Let me go to the schedule, give you a quick recap. Remember how we won the first game of the season last week? This week, the first game we drew, as you can tell, 3-3 away to this team, Sarid, and the next game we won 3-1. We just won just now at home. So it's going pretty well. If we go and check the table, we're second. We're second. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Richie, you have to spend money to lose more money. Yeah, but Richie, the problem, right, is that if I'm not mistaken, where do I check? Where do I check the club expectations? Hold on, because now I want to just give you guys just a brief run through. Squad, no. Dynamics, tactics, team report, staff, training, medical, schedule, competitions. Club vision. Here we go. Here we go. So here it is. This is for you, Richie. Talking about you have to spend money to lose more money. These guys expect me to keep the payroll in the black, right? So here in the club vision we have play entertaining football, right? Not soccer. Work within the payroll budget. And then check the importance here, required. So this is super important. It's in the finance department. This is super important. And as you can tell, we're in the red, so I am failing badly right now. And I can't do anything because we don't have a transfer budget for me to, you know, mess around with the money. It just is what it is. you know that's actually going to happen. So is Xbox seriously, secretly running the lake? Ah, Sour Blow, don't you dare. Don't you dare make things worse for me. Don't you dare. Xbox is not running my beloved Lakers. It's bad enough we have the Bus family messing it up. We don't need Xbox adding gasoline. Lamar Michael is sad he doesn't have leftover cash for his own pockets. No, no. Lamar Michael's good because if you come here to the home and then it says my contract, right? He's good. He's making 1,700 euros per week. Obviously, after tax, as you can tell, it says here 1,100 euros per week, which is it's all right, you know. Actually, it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad because if you go to the bigger teams, there's people making 100,000 a week. But we're in Slovakia, so it is what it is. We're on a modest budget. His rent is he probably like lives in the stadium. If we're being honest, Lamar Michael probably lives in the stadium to save on expensive. I mean, I would do it. It's just it's the fiscally responsible thing to do. Live as close to your workplace as possible, so you can like walk or ride a bicycle or whatever to get to work. You don't have to start your engine every single day. But yeah, the season's going well. If I do say so myself, it's going pretty well. All right, so training schedule, training advice that I'm not taking because these guys are a bunch of amateurs. Okay, so these two are on loan and they're my players. So this is going to be fun when they get back because although they're not great right now, like their ability, but their potential is it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Pre-match analysis, team selection advice. Nope. Pre-match press conference. I read very fast, so I hope if you guys want me to go a bit slow on the press conferences, tell me. But I do read very fast. Um, Last time out, everyone knows. Critics. Training's been excellent. It's fine. Musa appears to not just be a great fit. Oh yeah, he's definitely well suited for this team. Consider standout. This is sort of match. No, I don't. I don't like highlighting too much or pointing out like too much on the players themselves. You know, I like it to make. I like giving credit to the team and not focus too much on. Oh yeah, this specific guy that scores all the goals is essentially like the bee's knees. I don't like that. So I do avoid that as a manager. Obviously, I don't slag them off and downplay them or anything. I don't do that. But I definitely ooh nice. Just got an achievement for no injuries during to the 2 month period. It's weird. I've been playing this game for years. Wow. I've been playing this game for years and I've never gotten an achievement for being able to have zero injuries in 2 months. That's wild. All right, next game. All right, so I want to explain this here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Let me move this player here so you can see what happened. See this? There was like a line here. It disappeared. I'm gonna put him back there. See these? I call them connections. I call them connections. But if you read the description here, it says Marian Pisoja and Martin Sulek have a fairly decent partnership, having played together often in their selected roles. So, what happens? Depending on your formation, you will have little connections that the players will form between them because they play together all the time, which is why I don't change the starting 11 very often, especially when I start a new save. because when the players create these connections, this one's orange, but eventually by like the third year, or maybe by the end of the season, really, this might be green. It might be green. When the players have a good connection between them, what happens is they become a better unit together. So you have a situation where this Pesoja guy might not be great. Like he might not be a great player, but because he's played so much with Sulek, the two of them will be so good at blocking this specific area as defenders that it will elevate both of their performances. Okay? You will have this type of situation. This is obviously going to play into like future transfers. So if I buy another center back who is like way better than Pisoja, when I put him in Pisoja's position, it's not automatic that it's going to elevate our performance in this area of the pitch in terms of defending, because the new defender still needs to get used to playing next to Sulek. Sometimes they don't get along, which is hilarious. It's happened like a couple of times. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it does happen that players don't get along. Because let me get into one of these. Okay, so here we have Sulek, right? Let's go to his information. Is it here? I don't think it's that information. Happiness, maybe? All right, here it is. So you go to the reports, right? The reports are made by coaches, sometimes by the assistant manager, etc. Here you have the strongest attribute is versatility, training rating, dressing room, right? And then if you see on the dressing room, it says Sulek fits in well with the majority of the squad. Why? Because each player has their own personality. As you can see here, his individual personality is balanced and normal. Some players have a personality of just being flamboyant, right? Some players have a personality of being professionals, etc., etc., etc. We're human beings, right? So what can happen, and this is another thing that goes into scouting. You might have a player that is way like he's awesome. He's way better than all of your center backs, but his personality doesn't fit with your current core group. If you buy that player, he might come in and adjust, but there's also a chance that he'll come in and then he'll start fighting with everyone and it's not going to work. So when this happens, this is a very encouraging sign. It means that, okay, we're getting along and we're forging bonds. Exactly, Reichi, exactly. Like Fire Emblem. The more they fight together, the more chance the characters will romance each other. Okay, I didn't. Okay, I guess that's not exactly what I'm saying. But yeah, the more they play together, the more they'll. Jesus, I don't know if romancing even works with performance, but yeah, the more they play together, there's a higher chance that they'll perform better on the pitch. Why wouldn't the player get along? Did he slept with the other player? Richie, never change, Richie. Never change. All right. What? Oh my goodness. Okay, personality conflicts. This sounds more logical. Yes, Richie. No one sleep. Oh my goodness. But you know what? Maybe that's something that they need to look into because that happens in real life. You know, it does happen in real life. Um, Things can happen that are not strictly football related that damage I wouldn't say the symmetry. Things can happen that damage the way the team works and the relationships within the team. And I think it would be an interesting situation where you have a great team. Like, can you imagine Phil Jackson when he was managing the Lakers? Can you imagine how crushed and how sad he was when he finally figured out that, oh no, I'm not going to be able to have Shaq and Kobe until they retire. We're going to have to break this up early. It must have been heartbreaking. It must have been crushing. I think it'll be interesting to have that like in Football Manager as well. You know, have a situation where you have an awesome team and you have like two or three great players. One of them, for some reason, is just like, nah, fam, nah, it's them or me. You know what I mean? And he just happens to be like your best striker and your highest scoring player. I think it would be an interesting thing to manage. Yeah, yeah. All right, next game, we're away to Peroni. If you take out the O, okay, I'm stretching it. I'm stretching it. I was thinking maybe we could just call it Pony because it's blue and stuff, you know? We could call it Pony. Let's call it Pony. We're playing away to Pony. Let's see if they win. Richie says X player has to take time off because X happened. Exactly. Exactly. On some Kyrie Irving rubbish. Like, those are the type of players that I just sell. I would sell. Like, I don't even care. I don't care how good you are. I need to know that I can count on you to show up. Unless you are actually injured, I need you to show up. I would get rid of players like that quick, fast. Like, I'm not even worried. No problem. Get out. All right, so it looks like we're probably going to lose against Pony. We're probably going to lose because it's just defense. We're just defending. I haven't seen one highlight of us like with a shot on target. That's all that happens. Like, we'll get halfway. Exactly. We'll get halfway, and then they take the ball away. Okay, give me a shot on target, boys. Give me one shot on target. Come on, then. There we go. There we go. That's some good stuff. Good stuff. I love me some attacking football. Ah, the team's not good with corners because, like we said at the beginning, right, when I was setting up the tactics and whatever, we don't have lots of tall players, and the tactic itself is focused on quickness and like swift crosses. So there's lots of short players in this team. Damn it. All right, so let's defend. Get the ball. Oh, come on. What are you doing? Called it. Called it. I knew. Beginner, welcome in. Wow, that Loke's virtual management career outlasted. Oh my lord. Oh, the Guinea. That is oh, some of the most unnecessary salt I've ever seen. But you know what? I'll allow it. I'll allow it. Heartless, bro. Heartless. Yeah? But that's what happened though. I was talking to everyone else in the chat. I don't know. I think it was like 15, 20 minutes ago. 15 days, the Guinea. 15 days. That is how long Concord lasted. 15 days. It's wild. It really is. It is out of this world, in my opinion. Give this person a trophy. Facts, facts. Beginner, I've never asked you who do you support in the Prem? I'm curious. I'm curious. All right, let's go into the second half. Yeah, Rachie, let's give him a trophy. Like you need to get a trophy. I've just decided I'm just going to stream on StreamYard the next um the next time that we're playing when we're doing the football manager stream. I'll just do it on StreamYard, whatever. It is what it is. Is that a red card? Because it looks like that tackle was very rough. Yeah, I think he was frustrated or something. God damn it. Okay. With that guy out, one of my strikers has to go to the bench. Who's the most tired? Yep. Kessel is tired. So Kessel, bench. This Katovic guy, deep lying support. And substitute him for, is it Kapwadi? No, no, Kapwadi's not good. What about Krisan? Yeah, Krisan is better. Oh, the Guinness supports Newcastle. Nice, nice. So I was saying earlier on, how embarrassing the Man United defeat was this past weekend. Oh my God, that was wow. They were toying with us. That is bad. Guys, watch this replay. Please, please watch this replay. This is ridiculous. Look at that. No, no, you can have it. It's fine. Why is no one pressuring these guys? Oh my goodness. Terrible football. Terrible. Um. So yeah, I was saying earlier on again that we lost to Liverpool 3-0 at Old Trafford. After all the purchases that we've made, after all the hoopla about, oh, we beat City, oh, there's new hope, and Ten Hag is going to do this and that. Here we are. Here we are. Losing 3-0 to Liverpool. And if we're being honest, it could have been six. It could have been six. But yeah. Wow. Damn. Okay. This team is destroying us, guys. Just damn. The Guinea, why do you support Newcastle? I'm curious. Because a lot of people don't know why they support who they support. I've heard many stories of, oh yeah, it's because my dad or my like one family member supported the team, and that was it. So if you don't mind, I'd like to know why. Guys, come on, let's keep it to below. Don't let them score a fourth. This is embarrassing. Don't do this. Come on, defend. Come on, fellas. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. Here we go. Counter attack. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yep, yep. Goal. Oh, goodness. Anyways, going back to the chat. That's a world record. Yes, Big Mad Mo. It is a world record. 15 days. I can't think of a game that was birthed and died in less than 15 days. I can't think of a single game. If you guys can think of one, I'd appreciate it. I can't think of one. Not a single game. Richie says Concord got a 200 million contract. After 2 weeks, Team Pony decided to cut their losses. That is wild. Oh no, I'm 4-0 down. Jesus. Jesus. All right. This is probably my worst defeat. in a long time. I've lost 8-0 if I'm not mistaken. I think I was managing Real Betis and then we were playing against Manchester United. I've lost 8-0, but yeah, this is pretty bad. Um my Bampy is from Newcastle, and then my older brother, the passed the pass down to me. Yeah, Liverpool looked good on the weekend. Should have won by more, way more, dude. Hey, you know what? At least we got some joy. We scored one goal because 4-0 would have been embarrassing. Would have been as embarrassing as Manchester United losing 3-0. At least we scored a goal, and we're one man down. Don't forget that context, guys. We're a man down because this idiot got a red card, right? Cole Kipewakawa got a red card, but we still scored a goal. So that's something. That's something. The Guinea, my dream really. I'd like to one day go and watch Man United live. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Big Mad Mo, what's going on? What's going on is that we're getting destroyed, brother. That's